guys, it's Katie. I know what you're thinking immediately when you see me. Wow, Katie, you're tan. I was getting my nails done today with my best friend, and then the guy doing my nails asked me, wow, what's wrong with your hands? Because yeah, I'm tan. It's prom this weekend. Yeah, last night after this is uploaded, I had prom, and my dress, as you can see, requires me to be a little more tan. So I just put on tanner last night, and I'm hoping that it goes away, or at least settles in soon. So bear with me while this is going on, especially since I'm wearing yellow, it stands out even more. But anyway, so things have happened lately that made me really want to make a video. Today I'm gonna do something I have not done. Like, I haven't done a real relationship video in a long time. I've given advice. I haven't done like one of my how-to videos, you know? But this is gonna be a do's and don'ts video, because that needs to happen. I'm gonna do things you shouldn't do when you break up with someone. Breakups are hard. We all have to go through them. You have to go through the bad relationships to get to the good ones later on. You have to be able to do that. But there are certain things that as a teenager you tend to do, I tend to do, we all tend to do, that just kind of drive me insane. More recently, I got out of talking to two guys, and these things have happened. These things both these guys have tried to do. One more in particular. So these are just some tips, maybe so other people don't make these mistakes, so other people don't do this, and you realize what's really going on here, what you probably should be doing when you break up with someone. Like I said, breakups are hard, and they're like really hard to go through, especially if the relationship really meant something to you, which it should. Honestly, you shouldn't date someone just to date someone. You shouldn't be in a relationship just because you want to be in one. Be in a relationship where you actually want to be with that person. Be with someone who you actually want to spend your time with, because everyone has only a certain amount of time on this earth, and I've said this so many times in so many different videos. So make sure that you're spending your time wisely and you're not just wasting it on someone who's not meant for you. And if you come to that conclusion that the person you're with is not someone you're meant to be with, and it's not someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, then yes, you're going to get to the breakup point, because there's no point in stringing someone along on a journey that's not going to go anywhere. So tip number one, this is probably one of my least favorite things to happen. Yes, I do agree, you do need some space after you break up. Go have fun with your girlfriends or your guy friends. Go have fun and do your thing, but don't ignore them forever. Don't act like they don't exist. You spend all that time with that person. You let them know things about your life that people don't know. You spend all this time, and now all of a sudden you're strangers next moment. Sure, I get it. Spend some time. Spend a month, maybe a month or two, and enjoy yourself with your friends and get to know yourself better before you go meet someone else in the world. But don't forget that this person knows you pretty well too. Don't forget that this person is still there in your life, and they were a big part of it. Don't just leave them out to the dust. That's one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to breakups. Yes, I do need time for myself. Yes, I will probably be by myself for a few months, maybe a month or two or something like that. But eventually, I'd like to be friends again. I'd like to be able to tell you my secrets, let you know when I'm sad and when I'm happy, and not just be that kind of breakup where you don't like each other's pictures on Instagram or anything anymore because you're too afraid of anything. I don't want anything like that. Number two, talk about what happened in the relationship in graphic detail. Oh, high school, you're fun. More recently in my school, someone took nudes that I think someone sent to them, and they airdropped it to the entire school. Now, I don't know if that was part of a breakup or not. I highly doubt it was, but at the same time, that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. That's a very, very big example of what I'm talking about. That's sort of what I'm talking about. Yes, you can talk about why he or she hurt you. Yes, you can talk about that. Yes, go ahead and get your friends help. Get all that kind of stuff. Let it all out, girl. Or boy. Let it all out. But at the same time, don't let everything out. There were certain things in the relationship that you kept between each other. Like, I have secrets from all my past relationships that I have still kept secret. There are things, there's something with Jacob that I never told anyone, and I'm still not going to tell anyone. I haven't told anyone in these videos, nothing. Not going to say it now either. There's something he told me that he never told anyone, and he only told me, and that's something that's going to stay between me and him. It's one of those things where it's like, sure, you can go ahead and let it out to your friends, but if it's going to end up hurting you in the end, or your reputation, or if it's going to end up hurting the other person, don't let it out. Yes, you're gonna want them to hurt. Yes, you want things to go on. Yes, you probably want them to hurt like they hurt you. But in the end, is it really worth it? Is it really worth hurting someone else just because you're hurt? That's not gonna make you the bigger person. That's actually gonna make them better than you if they just let it go on and they don't care. I mean, honestly, it just makes you seem more, it doesn't make you the bigger person hurting someone else. And number three, and number three, don't jump back in too quickly. Everyone talks about going for a rebound and finding this and finding that and just getting right back out there. Don't do it. It's just gonna make you hurt even worse. You just got done with giving your all to someone. Like I mentioned to a guy that I talked to before, we were just talking, and I told him, I was just like, you know what? Like being verbally honest with someone and letting them into your life and stuff like that is more intimate than anything physical can ever be. And I'm so proud that I said that, because it's true. Like letting someone else in on your life, your stories, your adventures, everything, your likes, your dislikes, your pet peeves, your favorites, everything, letting them know things like that about you is really intimate. And it's really letting someone in on your life that ends up hurting in the end, knowing that that person has all your secrets and they have all the dirt on you that they would ever need, that they could just go out and tell the world. Or the fact that if something bad happens again in your life that they would probably know about and no one else, you don't have anyone to go to. That's what hurts the most, not the fact that anything physical happened, not the fact that they just randomly dumped you, not the fact that all that. Sure, those are factors, but at the same time, what really ends up hurting in the end is the fact that you don't have that emotional attachment anymore. You don't have that. So the last thing you want to be doing is jumping right into something physical or jumping right into another relationship after you just got done with emotional attachment. That'd be like your favorite dog just died and you're upset about it, so you decide, hey, I'm gonna get another dog to fill the void. Sure, you may love this new dog, but it's not gonna be the same because you just had that happen to where your favorite dog, your childhood dog, had just died. You know what I mean? That's probably one of the worst decisions you want to make, and I tell my friends all the time who talk about wanting to get a rebound. Even I have talked about a rebound, things like that before. But I always tell my friends, I'm like, that's probably the last thing, because it's just going to end up hurting you more. When that thing is done, then you're left alone again. You don't want yourself to rely on another person just to make you happy. That's the last thing anyone ever needs. You need to find it inside of you to be happy. You need to remember what kind of strong and independent woman or man that you are to be able to be happy. You have to be able to remember that, or else what's the point? Dating is a great thing. It is. It's where you find the person you'll spend the rest of your life with and eternity with, depending on what you believe in. And it is really hard, but we're just teenagers. We have years to go. So many more years to go. Don't make it the end of the world, because you have so much of the world to still explore. That's what I had for you guys today. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, comment, like, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys later. Bye.